Hello guys and welcome to today's video. We're going to go through 3 MLS full in-season stacks for limited that I believe are going to be great value that you can use for hot streaks, that you can use just obviously through the MLS in-season in general. So let's get straight into things. The first team that you can pick up here for a decent price, and I'll let you know the price in a minute, is going to be that of New York City. Now obviously they've got quite a few players here. They got here in total 27. Which is, it's not loads, but it is a fair amount. Yeah, some really solid players in there, like Maxi Morales, obviously Tyvon Gray when he comes back. Thiago Martins is fairly consistent. They've got a good goalkeeper there of Matt Freese as well. Who else? They've got Alonso Martinez and Hans Wolf. Obviously, all very solid players. So I've got actually a team here for you guys that you could obviously use during, obviously, if you were to ever pick these sort of guys up. So Matt Freese, Thiago Martins, Maxi Morales, Alfonso Martins, and also Hans Wolf. So again, I think all very solid players throughout the board there, all really good in their respective positions and can have a field day on their day. Now, in regards to their standings for New York City, they are currently sitting 9th place in the Eastern Conference, obviously within the MLS. And yeah, currently 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss in 3 games, with 4 goals conceded and 4 scored. They drew against Inter Miami away. LAFC, they lost 2 away, but most recently picked up the win against a fairly informed Orlando City there, winning 2-1. So again, yeah, not too bad. And they are next at home there to New England Revolution, which obviously is fairly ideal considering New England Revolution haven't scored a goal yet so far in the 3 games. And for this whole stack, you're looking to pay about £105 for all 27 cards, which again, I don't think is that too bad considering you're going to be one of the top collectors. Obviously, high percentage bonuses on each one also. And obviously, you can be a part of that hot streaks if that's what tickles your fancy as well, which obviously you might as well do considering obviously you've bought in-season goalies, etc. But let's get into the next team. And the next team is going to be that on screen. It's going to be Colorado Rapids. Obviously, they've got quite a few nice little players in there, actually, which is why I sort of, saw these guys as a potential good value pick here. But you got that of Zach Steffen, obviously ex-Man City goalkeeper there. You've got other people who can peak, like Rosenberry. Chidozie is also another one who's had a really solid start to his new team. Obviously had previously played for Cincinnati, now moved to Colorado. You've also got obviously the main man there of Mihalovic, and also that of Rafael Navarro, and also when Cole Bassett starts to sort of pick up a bit more form, he's definitely a player you can eye up as well. Now, what team would I recommend at the moment, at the time recording, is going to be the starting 5. It's probably going to be that on screen. Now, the extra is a bit fickle. It depends if they're home or if they're away, and who's maybe picking up some form is who I'd probably prefer you to put in that extra slot. But we're going to go with this for the moment, and it's going to be that and Zach Steffen, Chidozie, Mihalovic, which will be probably your captain, Rafael Navarro, and like I said, that's a Rosenberry. And obviously, the current standings, they are currently 6th in the Western Conference of the MLS. And yeah, 1 win, 2 draws, 0 losses so far, 4 goals scored, 3 conceded. And also, they drew against St. Louis away, 3-3 with FC Dallas, and had recently just won as of today or yesterday, 1-0 away from home there against Austin. So yeah, I think it's solid. They got a difficult game there with San Jose coming up as well. But yeah, I think it's a solid team. They've got solid players, and obviously with those sort of players like Mihalovic, like I said, that you would captain, I think, yeah, you would do really, really well with these sort of teams. And considering they haven't lost yet as well, probably just showcases defense is quite solid at the moment. So, and obviously just the 3 goals conceded, which all 3 were in 1 game, by the way, with a 3-3 draw. So, yeah, I think a very solid one, that's of Colorado Rapids. And for all that, for Colorado Rapids, the whole in-season stacks that you can buy for all, let's see, I think it's 26 cards there. You can pick them up for about £115. So again, I think it's fair enough value considering obviously we're still at the start of the MLS. Obviously, you've got to take it with a pinch of salt with any of these sort of teams because obviously they will just gradually decline in prices as the season goes on. But I think for a fresh, basically brand new team there for £150, I don't think you'd find many more like that of that sort of value. And my final pick for you guys is going to be that of Minnesota United. And now I think they are very solid. They've got quite a good number of players there that you can put in your L5. Obviously, you don't need to buy all these guys, but I'm just letting you know how much you can roughly pick them up for as of time recording. So you've got Dane St. Clair, who I believe is a fairly solid goalkeeper there, fairly young as well for it as well, if that's, you know, tickles your fancy a bit. You've got Michael Boxall, who in the past hasn't always done the best, but as you can see there, with the green bars, he's picked up some really nice scores in the last couple of games because he's really shoring up that solidity in the defence there. You've got other players like here, like Robin Lodge, who I know me and the boys at All Around Sorare do rate this guy fairly highly, but unfortunately he seems to be a bit in and out of the team. So again, do with that information as you will. But you have other players here like Kelvin Yeboah, Uluwaseyi as well, Halongwan, don't know, but yeah, those are the sort of players that you can sort of pick up. Now there are a lot of players in here that I would say is sort of like a bit of a dud. You know, like Pereira, for example. Obviously, you've got Rosales, which is another big player I think that you can use within there. Forgot to mention him before. But you've got a lot of these players that sort of like, you know, L15s and L5s. L15s are 40, 45 and below, which isn't always the best. But with the main 5 players that you're going to have, which is going to show you on screen now, then obviously, yeah, you've got a good chance, I believe, of putting yourself quite far up the leaderboards. So Dane St. Clair, obviously, is going to be the main goalie for obvious reasons. Michael Boxall with the form he's currently in at the moment. Joseph Rosales, he's going to be back from injury probably within the next week or two, I'm hearing. Could be 3, depending on like sort of fitness. But I think, again, he's going to be a solid pick when he comes back. I believe he was mostly on like free kicks and corners as well. So he's going to be your main set piece taker. Kelvin Yeboah is, again, very solid, very good scorer as well on Sorare and has done really well since his move from Standard Liège in the Belgium League. And then you've got that of Tani Uluwaseyi. Now, this guy intrigues me a lot because I sort of did a bit of a deeper dig into the players' sort of statistical records as they've been playing. And Uluwaseyi was meant to be up there in regards to expected goals and shots per 90, I believe it was, with people like Lionel Messi. So as long as he starts maybe converting it, he recently just got an assist last week. So hopefully that's small, bigger things to come, basically. But yeah, I think, again, very, very solid for those sort of top 5 for you. And again, looking at the table at the moment in the Western Conference, Minnesota United are currently sitting in 4th place from 6 from a possible 9 points. They have only conceded the 1 goal and scored 2. So they lost on the first day away to Los Angeles, which again I don't think is no mean feat. They don't have the team they did before LA, or not playing as well as they could do, but still that's always a difficult game to go to. Then Minnesota won 1-0 against Montreal, and then most recently against away to San Jose. Again, I think is very solid. They played really well. I watched that game as well. Again, they look just really defensively solid. If you think about Earthquakes, they have obviously the likes of Espinoza, Martinez, Arango, all these sort of players. So yeah, they're doing really well to shut those sort of players out. And being the next game away to Sporting Kansas City, which is a very favourable fixture considering Sporting Kansas City are sitting at 14th, scored only 2 goals in 3, conceding 5 in 3 also. Again, I think is really solid. Very solid option for you guys if you want to look at that potential full stack. So the price of that of Minnesota United is going to cost you £115, the same as Colorado Rapids. And now again, guys, you don't have to pick up all these players. There's actually how many players in this one? 25. So there's a couple less than that of Colorado Rapids. I believe they had 27, if I remember correctly. Really solid players throughout. The top main 5 or 6 players that you have to choose from. The others are more, maybe percentage boosters. They're going to gain extra XP for you guys and push the other players like Yeboah and things like that and Rosales up further in regards to their extra percentage bonuses. So yeah, I think it's really solid. And guys, before you go, if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, please. And obviously watch the video if you enjoyed it today or want to see anything very similar to what I've done today or even more, make sure to hit that like button. It'd be really appreciated. But as you can see, we are only 15 away from that 1K subscriber mark, which would be a massive milestone. So thank you all for all the love and support I've got over the last year or so. And but guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sorare Capital, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye. And just a reminder guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload.